Hashtag Xbox or we riot? Okay, guys, this was, I don't know, I think it was like trending yesterday. Somebody pointed it out to me yesterday, and I had a bit of a discussion on Twitter about it. But apparently, there's this on iPetitions, and I'll send you this link. There's a petition to keep competitive gaming on Xbox One console. And I think this is sort of turned into, you know, not just competitive, but people just, frankly, simply upset that DLC is now going to be coming to PlayStation first instead of Xbox. But I can kind of see where it's coming from. But here's the gist of it. Us gamers have been playing Xbox for so long, and we aren't ready for this change. We are not in the mood to buy another $300 console just because of Activision. I wish we had a voice in the community, but we can't do it without you guys. Please sign here if you are an Xbox supporter. Now, I don't know if there's been actually clarification that all competitive gaming is going to be moving over to PlayStation, but I would expect it to be so. Activision is now partnered with Sony, and it's not just going to be DLC, in my opinion. It's going to be competitive. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and they keep it Xbox, I highly, highly doubt it. You're going to see PlayStation branding on everything relating to trailers, etc. from here on in for Black Ops 3, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. And I do get the point. I do kind of get the idea. Yes, especially people that aren't, you know, pro right now. I mean, if you're pro, you adapt. I mean, there's no question. Hey, it's going PlayStation. You don't have one already, you go and buy it. I mean, that's the cost of doing business, all right? You got to get the new controllers. You got to adapt to the controller design. Yes, it's different, and it might take a little getting used to. Hey, that's adaptability is part of that whole scene, and it's, you know, in business and sports and anything, you need to adapt to what the marketplace brings to you. And, you know, you have to fork over the costs associated with that. That's, again, the costs of doing business. As for the wannabe pro players, the guys that, you know, are heavy competitive and want to eventually become pro, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of you guys are younger, but again, that's the price of being in business. And I can feel for you if you just bought an Xbox One and controllers. And I'm just going to say, the really big winner here is companies like Scuff Gaming. Scuff, you know, if all these competitive players got to go over to PlayStation, they're going to sell a shitload of PS4 controllers, all right? And they have this new one come out. I think it's like a Xfinity One or Infinity One or something like that, and it's only for Xbox and PC. Scuff, you got to get your act together, man. You got to get that controller and design it for PS4 as well, and I'm sure it's coming. But I definitely do feel for you. I feel for you having to fork over the extra costs. Such is life, guys, and the decision is done. I mean, you know, Activision and Black Ops 3 are with Sony now. Nothing you can do is going to change anything, and the decisions as far as competitive are probably already made. Nothing you can do with this petition is going to change any of it. So I actually went through the trend, the hashtag, and I found some kind of funny tweets from people. So I'm gonna read them out here. So we got Toxic Adams says, "I was thinking of trading in a piece of dog shit for a PS4, so I can literally say it's worth shit." Okay, awesome. We got Jeff Fraggy. Wait, where? My mom says there's 3 spots left in the van, but only 2 booster seats. I have snacks and a couple of strawberry milks. Okay. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's trying to make fun of the mentality of some of the people that are hashtagging about this. Praxtu, why would you give PlayStation Call of Duty? That is just fucked up. Now you're doing it for the money. Praxtu, I'd just like to say they've always been doing it for the money. Get it? I like this Twitter ID. Get wrecked, nerd, and nerds with a U. If we can't stop those PS fuckboys from Comp COD from taking our game, I quit. I'm not sure too many people are going to miss you, but, you know, I get your pain. I do, and I do get the pain. But, like I said, that's just the cost of doing business. You want to become pro, right? You got to do what it takes. And if you got to fork over some additional money for a new system or trade in your Xbox One or whatever, that's just the way life is. I'm sorry. Stains Liam says, "Fuck the PS4 bastards. I've worked too long and too hard for this console switch to happen. If they change, we riot." So we're gonna see, you know, all these people in the streets with their Xbox controllers rioting, you know, in the streets and stuff. Link DZNS. I am so fucking pissed about the whole PS4 shit. I just bought 3 more Xbox scuffs. 1 for Xbox One and 2 for Xbox 360. Why would you buy them for Xbox 360 anyway? I don't know. Dude, like, that's what I mean. Like, Scuff is the real winner here. They're going to be selling the shit, like I said, they're going to be selling the shitload of PS4 controllers. GG, Scuff. What do we got? X Orchard. At David Vonderhaar. Disappointed in you, Vondi. First you nerf the DSR? And this is me saying, how could you? Seriously. And now you switch COD to a PS4 base game. You got a death wish. Really? Why am I standing still here in this gameplay? This is Modern Warfare 2, by the way. You search and destroy. I thought I'd post a really close game. I mean, I didn't destroy in this game, but it was close. It was a good game. Okay. Lambin's Lucky. in the Chuck E. Cheese with all our other elementary and middle school friends. I think they're rioting. Maybe they're bringing the riot to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. I have no idea. And then we have Cornbread Kid 425. So I bought an Xbox today. I didn't think I could be more useless than I was previously, yet here I am. Hashtag Skyrim. What? And then we've got this this interaction between Work ZX6 and Gaming Pwn. All right, so this is Work ZX6. Don't buy a PS4. Boycott that shit and Black Ops 3 unless they get their head out their ass. And then Gaming Own responds, or Pwn, sorry. More players are on PS4 anyways. You won't not buy a COD just because it isn't Xbox exclusive. LOL, just wait. To which Work ZX6 replies, if you think more people are on PS4 in the competitive community, you need to crawl back in the hole you came out of. Now, I do agree with that. Gaming Pwn responds, if you knew how to read, I didn't even hint that. To which Work ZX, and this is the last one I'm gonna go with. He responds, hop on the sticks on any console and I'll smack you, son. Don't tweet me again, you scrub, unless you're sending a wager challenge. Well, they say the gauntlet has been put down. These guys are going to be doing some 1v1ing on Xbox here soon to sort this shit out. So it was like, seriously, this hashtag was freaking trending. What? Like I said, guys, I'm kind of poking a little fun at some of these tweets, but like I said, I do understand the issue, and I do feel for you, and I do understand that some of these guys that are trying to make it competitive, the guys that are pro, you know what, you guys are making coin already, and it's just cost of doing business. For you guys that haven't made it pro yet, it sucks. It does, but that's the way life is. Life isn't always fair. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. That's it for now. I'm Spider, and I'm out.